Hi everyone, sorry, 81 Donnie here with another video. This one here is probably going to actually be in two parts, because I didn't realize I had so many Sega Genesis games. But anyway, story behind these is this woman that on Craigslist, she was selling a Sega Genesis, and she said she had like 20 games with it or more. And she wanted $15 for it. I really didn't even ask her what the games were, because she lives so close to me, so it really didn't matter. Even if the games were $1 a piece, you still got I still got my money's worth out of it, because she's still still $1, so I wouldn't have got hurt on it any way it went, Anyway, so the what was I gonna say? The games that she gave me when I got there, there was a ton of games for Sega. The Sega Genesis. There was probably like at least 30 games by themselves, just the Sega Genesis games. And I really didn't look through it. I paid her and I came home and I was looking through the box, and there was Sega CD games in there, Sega 32X games in there, and the actual Sega had it had the Sega CD and the Sega 32X with it, so that was a good deal for $15 with all of that. I mean, that's really good. Okay, but anyway, I'll quit talking here and show you the games. The first game is Castle of Illusion. It's a Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion. The next one is Streets of Rage. Not all of these came in that package with her. I mean, I had other ones. Ghouls and Ghosts. Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the not for resale copy. Gunstar Heroes. Now this first, I'm going to do this in two parts, because this first part is going to be all my loose ones. And then the second part is going to be all my box games, because I have quite a few of those also. And then the next game is Sonic 2. It's also the one that's not for resale. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fighters. It's kind of in bad shape. The label on the top's a little bit worn. It looks like Thunder Force 2. It's in bad shape. The next one's Sonic Classics. It's got 3 of the Sonic games on there. Phantasy Star 3. Strider. I really don't like this copy of Strider for the Sega. I don't know, it's not very good. Then Mike Dietke, Power Football. Toy Story. Greatest Heavyweights. Eternal Champions. Aladdin. Actually, I like this game Aladdin for some reason. I don't know. Like, I was never really a big Sega fan. I never really even started collecting Sega games. I never had Sega growing up. I was always had Nintendo. So I never really played any of the Sega games. I don't know how you pronounce that. Glaciers? I actually have a couple copies of these, and I think I have a boxed one, actually. Same with the Aladdin game. I have a boxed copy of it, too, that I know for sure. Busby? I don't know. It doesn't have a name. Oh, yeah. Chaikin? I don't know. Another Phantasy Star 2. Sword of the Vermilion. NHL All-Star Hockey. Street Fighter 2 Special Championship Edition. It's got like a rattle in there. I need to take it apart and have it looked at, but I don't have the little Sega tool to get that out yet. Sonic 3D Blast. Zombies Ate My Neighbor. Strider 2. Strider Returns. Actually, I didn't even know I had this game. Streets of Rage 3. Actually, I just bought this one the other day. Well, a couple weeks ago, actually. I think it was like $1. But that's it for my loose 64 or my loose Sega Genesis games. I'm gonna go ahead and do a part 2 of this because I didn't want it to go over the 10 minutes and I didn't want to make another one and do it all over again. So stay tuned for part 2 of my my Sega box games. This is my loose one. So this is 81 Donnie. Leave some comments. Let me know. Thanks.